Reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 18, text 72. Kachid etak shrutam partha tvayekagrena chetasa kachid ajnana sammoha pranastaste dhananjaya. O son of Pritha, O conqueror of wealth, have you heard this with an attentive mind? And are your ignorance and illusions now dispelled? So Krishna has spoken the whole knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, and now he's asking Arjuna, have you heard it attentively? And is your ignorance and illusions now dispelled? So are you situated in knowledge now? The Lord was acting as the spiritual master of Arjuna. Therefore, it was his duty to inquire from Arjuna whether he understood the whole Bhagavad Gita in its proper perspective. If not, the Lord was ready to re-explain any point or the whole Bhagavad Gita if so required. Actually, anyone who hears Bhagavad Gita from a bona fide spiritual master like Krishna or his representative will find that all his ignorance is dispelled. So if we hear Bhagavad Gita from the proper authority, from a bona fide spiritual master, our ignorance will also go away. We will also understand the truth. Bhagavad Gita is not an ordinary book written by a poet or fiction writer. It is spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So there are so many books in which there are novels to create, create some drama, which is not based in any truth. But Bhagavad Gita is not fiction. It is not fiction. It is speaking of the highest truth. It is spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Krishna is not going to waste time to talk something which is temporary, which is irrelevant. Any person fortunate enough to hear these teachings from Krishna or from his bona fide spiritual representative is sure to become a liberated person and get out of the darkness of ignorance. So Prabhupada is saying that only thing what we have to do is we have to hear these teachings from the bona fide representative. And for sure we will be situated in knowledge. We will understand the truth and become a liberated person. Liberated from this material world, liberated from thinking that we are the body. We will be situated in the truth that I'm a part and parcel of Krishna. I'm an eternal servant of Krishna. So and Prabhupada is saying, and a person who's able to hear this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita is very fortunate, because we are all busy trying to hear so many things, but those things are actually in the long scheme of things, they don't matter. They don't. But the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, if we try to understand it, it's good for us because it helps us to situate in the truth that we are not the body. And so we can act in such a way to get out of the material world. Yeah. And so we should give this good fortune to others. Giving Bhagavad Gita to others, giving this knowledge of Bhagavad to others, we are helping them to create their good fortune also. Is that okay? So let's stop here because this is a longer verse. So we can stop here for today. Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for joining.